Welcome back to another episode of Buds and Benders.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's been crazy. Y'all ain't even... Nah, dude. You guys are ready to hear this.
We are actually back today. Last episode, actually really great. It's up there. Hope you guys like it. Go check it out.
Yo, what's up, man? Welcome back to the podcast, you guys. You know what I mean? Me and Flea, we out here doing this and stuff. But, yo, so I know last time on the other one, we were talking about, like, student loans, all these 4-9 homes and all this stuff. You know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. I just,
AI and Wally.
So, literally, what we're going to talk about is, like, dude, my weekend was lit, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, guys, dude.
Chad, so far, this is a weekly podcast.
Dude, literally. Okay, so I'm 24, right? I'm 24. Dude, I have never been to a fucking rave. I've been to concerts and, like, I've done concerts because I do music and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, all this type of stuff. But, dude, a rave? Okay, so it wasn't, like, a full-on rave. Like, kind of like, what do they call it? What's that one in Vegas? I can't even remember. Dude, if you guys remember, comment that, because I can't remember. I really can't remember. But I just know it's a really big one. It happens in Vegas a lot. Like thousands and thousands and thousands of people go. You know what I mean? So that's a rave. That's a rave. But this one is kind of like someone posted on TikTok. You know, they kind of run it. Shout out Salt Lake City _MF, SLC _MF. You know what I mean? You guys are cool. That's actually a really cool event that they really like threw. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard about it. So, like, you know, when you hear about a lot of stuff in Utah, right, it's kind of like you're expecting it to not really kind of like pop the way.
I've seen the TikToks. Like, he pops up and he's like, yo, if you guys live around this area, I'm pulling up with a party.
Yeah, dude. So what blew my mind is I wasn't
I've seen the ones before he's thrown ones that were more down.
Yeah.
And before he came up to Salt Lake.
Dude, I don't know. It seems like this dude knew what he was doing, bro. Because, dude, I'm telling you, I only expected like 30 to 40 people to pull up. Dude, it was a whole street like this from that end to that end. By the way, chat, like we said, we out here in the neighborhood kicking it. But, dude, that end of this end blocked off completely, bro. Blocked off completely. I'm telling you, bro.
I saw a TikTok of the aftermath. There was like a good maybe 1,000 or 2,000 people just on a random street in Salt Lake.
So lit. And like,
I didn't get to go. I was busy. I will get more onto the rave here in a little bit, but
I have clips of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
gonna send out. Yeah, we'll just put it up. But it's lit. It was lit. You know what I mean? I wouldn't consider it like a full on rave, but I would consider it as like something that's like that really like you can call it a rave because
was planned within like less than a day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he just like
that's
posted
crazy.
TikTok, and then in less than 24 hours, he's like,
dude,
hey guys, show up here tomorrow. We're having a party, and then people pull up.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, what the fuck, dude? And then even the music. So, okay, so the first night, it wasn't bad, right? Because it was kind of just him. I'm assuming that he was just kind of, like, trying to figure out how many people he could pull and, like, see if, like, anyone in Utah would even fuck with that type of stuff, right? Dude, he obviously probably, like, underestimated that for sure, bro. I'm telling you, there's so many people there. The second night, he made it a pay one. So that's why, like, when you're, like, trying to pop out and shit, I was like, oh, shit, you know what I mean? This one isn't free. The first one was. I'm assuming he made the first one free because he wanted to see how many people would actually go. And then he saw how many people were going. Dude, the second one, he had, like, 4, maybe 5 other DJs there. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry if you guys hear this. I did not go watch you guys. I did not. But, like, shout out your grind. Shout out your hustle. You guys are dope. You know, keep moving. Keep grinding. Everyone's going to fucking love you guys. DJs to DJs. Everyone loves music, man. But, like, I was just there watching, like, one single person, the one that brought me there, the one that kind of, like, really caught my attention for that, you know what I mean? Dude, it was lit, bro. It was lit.
Hey, we'll get...
But, like, my bad,
Chat.
dude, my bad. Hold on. If there's one thing I gotta say, guys, dude, does anybody know how much a tall boy for a White Claw costs? My bad. I'm a little fake, you know what I mean?
How much you spend?
Dude, it was $14.
Dude, that's about average. I go to a rodeo. I've been to concerts. I was even at Post Malone. And yeah, about every beer was about $15, $10 a beer.
Oh, dude. They just know how to get us. They just know how to get us.
Where are you going to go?
I guess.
You can't bring shit. You can't bring alcohol in here. Especially at the Post Malone concert, where it's like a huge stadium. you can't leave and just come back.
Yeah.
So they know that they can just charge you up the ass for
Oh
some
yeah,
like
for sure,
regular
bro.
trash beer. But
They probably didn't even have like liquor there or anything like that. Huh? It
no,
was
it
just
was just
straight
like
draft beer.
no,
Dude.
it was just like maybe a Michelob Ultra, Budweiser,
Yeah, see, dude.
Arnold Palmer, some White Claws. But yo, chat, before we get back onto the what he did for his weekend, let's get on to the more exciting stuff on what I did. Totally,
Yeah, let's
this
hear
is
it, bro. What'd
totally
you do? What'd you do?
100%
What'd
more
you do?
exciting. So, I watched some movies. I pirated. I won't lie.
You pirated some moves? All right. I don't blame you.
Fuck.
I don't blame you.
I don't know if I
Don't
can
blame
leave
you.
that in scratch.
Nah, sorry. Hey, you know what I mean? I mean, everybody does it every now and then. So, I mean, you can't really blame it. But hey, you know what? We're chilling. We obviously pay for things. Just sometimes
So-
you kind of got to watch it a little bit early. Just kind of just blame it as that.
So I've
What's
been
up,
watching
Mr.
some
Flea?
movies. So new ones have been coming out. I am I'm a pretty into the pop culture kind of guy.
Yeah.
So the movies I've seen were Superman, F1, and Eeny Meeny. Eeny Meeny.
What is that?
It's a new one. I didn't see too much trailer or even promotion. So we'll start off with the first one I watched. Superman, the classic, the GOAT,
Okay.
the OG character.
Yeah, absolutely. Straight from the bird.
I'd say Superman's probably, I don't know, to me, Superman's more important than like anything Marvel. I'm a big DC
It's only
guy.
because you can't die.
I'm a big DC guy. But from the old cartoons to nowadays, a lot of people were hating on it. A lot of people were kind of hating on this new movie. I don't know why. Because when I watched it, I thought this was a great movie. Like, I don't know anything about the director. I think some of the beef people have is with the director. But, I mean, overall movie, I give it an 8. I give it a solid 8. For movies, dude, come on. Movies have been trash.
Oh yeah, especially now. I don't even know why. It's
And
kind of like
Superman
they
kind of
just
brings
gave up.
back that old feeling of
Yeah, bro. I
just
know
being a
exactly what you mean.
fucking
Trust me,
man,
bro. That's
dude.
why I haven't been watching movies, bro. I've been playing games and stuff.
Dude, he's
bro.
fit. He's got the looks. He's got the woman, and he's got the powers. Like, he got everything. You know, they don't be making like, they be making like Black Panther. How sad it is to be a black person in America, and all this other stuff. But like, DC had to bring it back to just, hey, let's make a classic superhero.
Oh yeah.
Now I might be just ranting a little bit, and my love for DC.
By the way, shout out to Black community. We ain't talking about like that. You know what I mean? We ain't saying anything bad. We ain't saying anything bad. Just
Hey.
Superman lit. Superman lit.
Black Panther was a lit movie.
Black Panther was a lit movie. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was probably actually one of the better movies, like compared to a lot of like the DC ones, bro. Because like, don't get me wrong, like Marvel is like where it's at when it comes to like movies, but like DC has it where it comes to like games or even like certain scenery or something like that.
Well,
you know what I
DC,
mean?
Marvel to me just like it fell off after Endgame.
You think so? I don't
That's
think
when
so.
Marvel should have ended. Like, okay,
It's
I
only
feel
because
like they could have
Yeah.
branched off to new superheroes. They're just still reusing. Like they're bringing back Doctor Doom, right? I think that's his name.
Yeah.
And they're bringing Tony Stark, the actor for Tony Stark, back to play Doctor.
That's what I was confused about because it didn't. If I remember correctly,
Iron Man is
they
dead.
like, yeah,
Iron Man is dead in the Marvel universe.
yeah.
But because they opened up that whole multi-universe bullshit, I'm sure they'll find
Are they
a way
really
to bring him back.
Are they really trying to bring him back? Really?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I mean, like
he's
if they
definitely
do,
coming back
that's
as Doctor
crazy.
Doom.
That's crazy because that dude like should be rich. That dude should be rich. Bro.
He's already rich in real life. Everyone the same people have been playing the same superhero movies forever.
Yeah, but like if you're that rich, you shouldn't be continuously making a movie, especially if you wanted to get yourself killed off. If that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he's just the face of Iron Man. I mean, could you think of like anybody else playing Iron Man?
You have who was the other one? I can't remember. Dude, it was the gray one. I can't remember, bro. I haven't seen that in such a long time. It was Iron Man and War Machine.
War Machine?
War Machine, bro. You don't remember War Machine?
No.
It was this black homie that
Oh yeah,
yeah, there you go. There you go.
I
Yeah.
remember. It's been a minute since I've seen like the original like Iron Man 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
to get back on Superman, um, it's a good nostalgia movie. Like low key, like if you ever seen like any of the old Superman movies or even like the old comics,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hard for me to watch movies.
hard for you to watch movies.
I mean, not like that. I just really have to be intrigued. It's kind of like anime. It's kind of like anime, bro.
Chad, this guy doesn't like that. I keep trying
I
to tell
love
him
it.
all this
No,
peak
no,
anime, and he
don't
won't
listen
even,
to
like,
him. Don't listen
watch
to him, bro.
one
Don't
episode.
listen to him. Just I don't get me wrong. I love watching movies. I love watching TV shows. Just I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm a gamer, bro. I love video games, dude. If you tell me a brand new video game's coming out, I would go check it out, see if it's worth getting. That's my thing, bro. But like movies, if I actually want to watch a movie, I need to go to the movie theater. I don't like watching it at home because in the movie theater I can't fall asleep.
No, I feel that's why I like watching movies at my house. But still, the movie Superman was great.
Yeah.
Crypto the dog, amazing.
No.
Just the base overall movie, 10 out of 10. Now to move on to the second movie, F1. It's I think it's been out for a little bit longer, or it's been talked about. It's definitely a lot more popular than Superman just because it's F1 and Formula One. People are a lot crazy when it comes to like Formula One stuff. But this movie, actually pretty good. Like it's one of those movies that makes you want to go out and drive fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also has a few moments that even as me as a man, I was like tearing up a little bit just because of some of the moments that happened in it. But at the same time, it just was like overall feel good movie. Classic. No like crazy like message.
Not a little bit too much and
Yeah,
shit.
nothing too much. Everything was
Too
perfect.
cliche. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, bro.
Brad Pitt was in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
He's kind of like old now. But he's still looking good for like his age. The movie's kind of like you have a racer who always wins races, but he's not. He's the best that never was, right?
Yeah.
That's like basically who he is. And he finally gets a shot to compete in F1 out of no reason. And he's also training this new kid how to like drive and race. And it's like F1's interesting because it's not like F1. There's a lot to it than just like a lot of Americans think. Because a lot of people are like, oh, F1.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He was Speed Racer, right?
Who?
Brad Pitt.
I don't think he was Speed Racer. But Speed Racer.
Comment that if you guys know.
Speed Racer was another top tier movie from my childhood.
Okay.
And then to get off of F1, Eeny Meeny, new show, not too crazy. It's literally it's like a new Bonnie and Clyde kind of movie, but it's like different. Starts out with this girl, they rob a bank, a lot of stuff happens. She's like a really good driver in this situation. All again, I don't to without spoiling it, at least this episode, guys. A lot of these movies I don't want to spoil. Like we can talk more if you guys are interested. Let us know down in the description if you guys would like us to every now and again be like, hey, these are your thoughts on these movies. But I don't want to get too into it because these movies are brand new. We don't want to spoil any of it. So let's continue on with the podcast. With let's get back to how was the raves. So
dude,
let me ask you some questions about the raves. So
right, what up?
How'd you first hear about it? So it had to be from TikTok.
Obviously,
who saw it first?
TikTok,
was it your
sure.
girlfriend or was
No. So I saw the guy. So again, shout out them SLC_MF on TikTok. You know what I mean? Go follow them, bro. They know how to run an event for sure. If you live out in Utah, for sure. But that's the way I heard about them, bro, because they ended up posting about it. And I was like, hey, that sounds pretty cool. I was actually one of the first couple hundred people to actually see that. So I liked it, reposted it. And then, literally 2 days after when it was supposed to happen, dude, millions of people saw it, bro. But obviously, freaking couple hundred
those
thousand.
TikToks actually blew up.
Yeah,
if you look at those videos, they have like over hundreds of thousands of views for something that like the guy literally like even his first video is just like he posts up, hey guys, I'm having a party. I want to bring some what is it? What did he say?
What?
He's like in his first video. He's like,
Oh, he
"Hold
wanted
up,
to bring
I'm at
like
a party. I want to bring something to Utah." He wanted to bring something to Utah, like the party
Yeah.
or like the party, the vibe,
kind of like the life, basically.
the life, yeah, like that kind of life back to Utah, because like low-key Utah kind of be dead when it comes
We're
to
kind
like
of stag
life.
out here for sure, bro.
I mean,
We're
we
kinda
have
stag
some
out
cool
for sure.
stuff, but like we're not like it's not popping every night.
Yeah.
But yeah, all his videos.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I know exactly what you mean, bro. Either way, after that, he definitely brought some life back into Utah, bro. Because I'm telling you, I was not expecting that many people to be there. And also the coolest thing, dude. So he pulled up with the truck where the stage is on. Like the stage is literally on the truck, bro. And it's like some sort of like
I saw that in a TikTok.
yeah, bro, Army Bay rack like looking thing, bro. You know what I mean? And like he like, I thought it was kind of something that was already like pre-built, dude. They literally had a whole team to build that. I thought it was the craziest thing ever, bro. Like they had a whole team build that stage. No, dude, like you have to see, like, dude, look. I'm telling you.
I know the TikTok. He's got like a bunch of speakers on it. It's got like a whole stage. He's got like a DJ set and everything, you know.
So lit, so lit, so lit, dude. I've never. Okay, so obviously growing up, I've been a freaking like rap, trap, R&B head. You know what I mean? I've never been to like fully rave music like that.
I mean, I've liked EDM, electronic, techno music. Like, you know, like I used to like Skrillex, you know, it was kind of cringe. Sure. But I also like Dead Mouse. Dead Mouse 5 still popping. Still doing it. But like ever since then, dude, there's so much like different kind of music out there. And like recently, I'd say like low-key my favorite stuff is like funk or like etc. Like
funk or funk.
Funk. I don't know. Dude,
like PHONK.
Yeah, TikTok's kind of ruined it, you know. But I've been listening to electronic music forever, but I've never gone to a rave. Now, chat. I know I need to stop saying chat, but there are some baddies that go to raves, dude. Like, so I had a coworker. I got laid off, so I could probably talk about her. She was fucking hot, dude. Her ass caused accidents at work is all I'm gonna say, chat. And so, but she was a rave girl. Now I was a little scared to like chat her up because I was like, well, what if she takes me to a rave? You know, like what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm not that dude. I'm not that scene.
You become it.
I know.
Yo, and dude, anyone that's listening to us, man, like you guys are ravers and you guys know, dude, I feel you guys, man. Dude, that shit just drags you, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, I've never headbanged in my life. Dude, that shit was lit. Boom, 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 boom. I'm telling you, bro, that shit was so
headbanging solo
lit.
is like kind of cringe.
No, dude.
But when you're like with a bunch of people and
everyone in the front row, dude. There were so many security guards there. They were sitting there having to like go like this, like sit in this position, like trying to hold it. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like I even wanted to just like get myself right into it, bro. Because like, dude, I just don't know why. It's just like some sort of like vibrant, energetic, open feeling, bro. Like it just feels so euphoric. Like I don't know why, bro. Like, it feels so no, dude. Even without it, even without it. But I will say though, hold on. I will say though, if there's one thing, okay, so I learned it right. I learned it there. If there's one thing that every raver does, it's called plur. It's called peace, love, unity, and rave, or right, something like that. I can't remember. If I can't, then that just means that I don't deserve a candy. But either way, if you end up doing like a peace, love, unity, where you grab each other's hand, and then rave, which is kind of like you take like this little like bracelet thing that you created or something like that off your wrist and then transfer onto their wrist while you're holding each other's hands, right? Dude, that did not happen to me at all. I'm assuming it's probably because I was with like my baby mama or something like that, you know what I mean? So they probably didn't want to like disrespect or anything like that and fucking just kind of be like, oh, you know, like I want to, but like, dude, that was my first rave ever, dude. I even told her that, man. That was my first rave ever, dude. Like, I want to feel the experience, bro. If I didn't even know what plur is, teach me what plur is.
Well, are you trying to feel like the experience? Like, are you gonna want to go like on MDMA?
What do you mean?
Like ecstasy, MDMA, all these
Yeah.
other drugs. You would do it,
Yeah.
even though it like.
I mean, like if I was offered there, but like I'm not gonna like
even if it would
purposely
ruin
buy it
your-
myself beforehand and then like pop up myself because like I wouldn't consider myself a raver right now. I just consider myself like someone that like enjoys raves.
It's just from what I've heard from all the girls that I've talked to that like even like know a little bit about raves. They talk about MDMA, ecstasy, and all these other drugs. Chat, don't do drugs. But they talk about how when they do these drugs, it like makes your sensations go through the roof, right? So it takes like all your senses and just amplifies it. And then when you're not high, like they say like the worst thing that you can do on these drugs is have sex.
No, that's Molly.
Molly is one of
Ecstasy is more okay. So what I've heard about
they're
ecstasy,
all three kind of in the same category, don't you? Don't you think? MDMA,
from what I've heard,
ecstasy,
yeah, a
Molly.
little bit.
But still, like you have sex, but it's like you take like okay, so you already would have normal sex. It's a 10.
Yeah.
But then you're taking it to like 100.
Because you're on that drug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
I heard
when you
people
go
tell
do it sober,
yeah,
you're at
dude.
like a 5.
Yeah,
and
dude.
You can never get back up to there.
I heard people tell me all the time that like once
Unless
they
you're
had
on
sex
the
on
thing.
Molly or something like that, that they like just don't feel the same exact fucking type of
Unless
sex
they're
ever
on
from
it,
anybody.
you know?
Unless they're on it, yeah. Which is crazy. So that's why I'm kind of like that's why I don't want to get myself on Molly and then try and have sex, you know what I mean? Because if I end up ruining my my experiences with sex like while I'm sober type of shit, then it's kind of like gonna fuck it
Now,
up.
I have seen some EDM sets. Like, dude, I don't know like how deep you are into like this world, but there are some like I think there's like one chat, forgive me if I'm wrong on this, but like it's like something in the forest where they have like a forest and they kind of they just tripify the forest, bro. They just like paint the trees and stuff for like a huge area, and then you got like the DJ in the forest. Everyone's probably like high on something, just tripping out, having a cool ass music festival in the middle of a forest.
Oh yeah.
And I've also seen people like they pull up into like a Walmart and they just like, hey, rave at Walmart in 2 hours, and then like 40 people show up, and it's just some guy with a speaker, and then they get like kicked out because they're just
I know
they're just being like a nuisance. But yeah, it's funny. But tell me, how many titties did you see at this rave?
Dude, it wasn't like that.
None. Damn.
But I will say though, there was a lot of girls that were like, obviously, like exposedly dressed.
Yeah.
But no.
See, out of the concerts I've been to, a little bit more on the metal goth side.
Yeah.
And still, some of those ladies wear some revealing clothing.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, bro. For sure. Especially at a rave. I don't know why. I've always wondered. Okay, so if you guys can comment that and let me know, or like let us know type of stuff. Dude, why? Like, why out of all wardrobe did you guys want to just like, you know what I mean, kind of like be openly naked? You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with it. Obviously, it's not a problem. Like, it's pretty cool because you guys are obviously like you're enjoying your life, enjoying the festival, enjoying the event, join it how you want to. You know what I mean? I just want to know like, how did that become the choice of wardrobe for a rave? You know what I mean? Because, like, yeah, dude, it was just really crazy, bro. Because like, yeah, man, dude. Baddies, man. Baddies everywhere, bro.
Dude, even at like the metal concert when I went to King Dracula, like this was like February, bro. Utah, Salt Lake. It's like maybe like 40 degrees. Girls were still coming in with like the tiniest mini skirts and like sports bras. I was like, what?
Yo, bro. So, my bad. I don't mean to cut you off, right? Dude, guys, we're heading out to Vegas next weekend. Dude. If any of you guys kind of like, you know, hear this before and you guys kind of like see us out there or something like that, dude, come kick it with us, man. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. So we're popping out, kicking it. We need to, man. We need to. We kind of need to live ourselves, right? Don't you agree with me? We kind of need like some sort of night to ourselves first.
Dude, hell yeah, we need a night to ourselves.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And Vegas is kind of like the perfect spot. Don't get me wrong. Cali's fun. Everything else is fun. But like,
it's too far. Cali's too far.
Oh yeah, and you just can never go wrong with Vegas.
Vegas is like an 8-hour drive, maybe 6, depending on traffic. Hang on there for like a day and a half.
Oh yeah.
Come back.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Especially all the lights, all the glamour, all the people, all the walking. Like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I think Vegas is the only place in the world that I would probably like fully legitimately continuously walk without a car. Because everything else, bro, like I feel like
Every
in
other
Europe
city-
and all that shit, you need to drive.
Well, no, in Europe they built cities around walking, where we built cities around driving, right?
Yeah.
But Las Vegas, when it was built originally, was still kind of built around walking because it was like in that Midwest time.
Yeah.
You know, where every building was still made out of wood and you had horses, and so you know they just built up from there. The one that is now. I mean, yeah, you have roads and streets, but like you can still get to anywhere in Vegas within like a good 10-15 minute walk.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Oh yeah. Dude. I didn't know there's a whole zip line going through Vegas.
I've been on it.
Fremont Street, right?
I've been on it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Fremont Street?
Yeah.
Dude, we have to do it. Please.
Please. I think it's expensive.
We will go see, but dude.
We have to see. But I mean,
guys, make it lit. Let's make it lit this weekend. Dude, come on.
It's cool, but it's not as crazy as you think it is. But it's definitely still fun. Definitely check on the lines, because like if it's like a huge line, it's definitely not worth it. But dude, there are so many other things. So one of the things that I definitely want to do, I want to go see the Heart Attack Grill. You know that place? Have you been?
Where you have like this kind of like a challenge.
All of your food, or they spank you get spanked.
Oh.
And if you're 300 pounds or over, or 350, you eat for free. And guess what? I'm kidding.
No way.
I'm kidding.
Get the fuck out of here. I was like, look at me, bro.
If it's 300, I pass. If it's 350, I don't. But like still, it's funny, bro, because they just like they give you a hospital gown, and you just go in, and you buy like a burger. You look at the menu, and it's like triple bypass, quadruple, triple bypass burger. Dude, it'll be like a burger patty with like 10 patties, and like it's like the whole burger is like 10,000 calories. And then you can get like wine and other drinks, but like the best part is the wine comes in like an IV bag.
That sounds fucking like.
And if you don't eat all your food, you get spanked by like a hot waitress girl who may or may not be a midget. So that's one of the things we could do. But my dad also told me about nudie bars.
Nudie bars.
I've never been to like, I don't know.
There's one out here in Utah.
Yeah, but it's different, you know. Like,
no, I guess you can't drink.
No, because it's no pasties, nothing.
What do you mean? Yeah, it's same.
About the Southern.
Dude, they have a full shower.
Well, yeah.
A whole no, bro, no. What is it called?
Exposure.
Southern Exposure.
Hey, should we go?
Shout out Southern Exposure, man. Dude, when I first turned 22, you were the best fucking place I've ever experienced in my life, bro. I don't give a fuck. Dude, I will say, literally, walking in that place, bro, fucking great, bro. Every fucking bitty is like naked, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Every fucking.
Yeah, I went to Club Wit for my first trip.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
I kind of got scammed.
Okay, hold up. Before we switch off that, dude, some guy like, okay, so I'm sitting there watching, right? Kind of like throwing some ones, throwing a couple. Obviously, you know me, fucking have my life and shit. Also gave two of the homies. I ain't gonna say their names, man. But if you fucking remember that night, man, just remember I give you guys some money to throw, and you bitch ass motherfuckers decided to want to pocket it.
Ooh,
brokies, fool.
That's a
brokies, fool. Brokies. Either way, I was chilling there, throwing some money, right? And then this random guy comes up with a fat wad of cash, takes like half of it, bro. Looks at the chick that I'm throwing money at and goes, whoosh. It hit her right in the face, and she stopped her entire dance, looked right at him, and he goes, mm-hmm. And then like turned right around and then like just walked away and went to another one. Dude, money like that. Yo, guys, if you guys thrive from money like that, it's not even about like being able to throw money like that, dude. If you guys thrive for money like that, fucking grind your goddamn heart out, dude. Fucking grind your heart out, dude. Because, dude, that is the craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life, dude. Like, I've been, dude, dude, I'm telling you, Flea, I've experienced so much in my life, bro. That is crazy, dude. That man walked up with no shame, nothing but confidence, and said, "Bow, take that." Dude, she probably walked home with another $500 that night on top of what she was already making prior to whatever she was doing. Dude, it's crazy, man.
So,
It's
chat, a
crazy.
little bit of a backstory on Flea. There's a circle not too far from my house. It's not that great. They were pasties.
Blue Sapphire, shout him out, shout him out. Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out Blue Sapphire. It's all right. It's not bad. Food's decent.
Yeah.
But like, I went there for my 21st birthday with my dad. It was all right for that kind of experience. But then later on, a few years down the road, I had money, and I was in Wendover alone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I went to the tables. I lost like $300, but we went to the strip club. I met this nice little girl. She had a fucking dude. When I pulled up in my fucking Volkswagen, and I saw her pull up because I was a little bit early, Chad. Not gonna lie, because I don't do this, you know. So I'm just seeing what's up. So I pull up, and it's like 10 o'clock. Apparently that's early, you know. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of early, low key. But when I first see this girl, she got like a Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, everything.
Okay.
I come back later.
Okay.
She's there. She's chatting me up. She's like, "Do you have $500?" I was like, "For what?" She said, "I'll suck your dick and ride it." Not like that. But she said it cute. But I'm fucking dumb, and we only live once.
Young, yeah, obviously.
You're young?
Yeah.
You only live once. I was single. I was in no relationship at the time. So I said, fuck it. $500? That's less money than you spend on taking a girl out for 2 or 3, 4 dates to get maybe some head. So
that was a once in a lifetime purchase, man.
I said once in a lifetime, and she was the hottest girl in the strip club. So I got some head. It was with a condom on. So everything was with a condom on. So, but you know what the weirdest part about this whole situation was? Not even the fact that I paid for sex, right? That's not the weird part. But the weird part was she asked me if I wanted her number. I said, sure, right? I'm not really going to turn that down, especially in the situation my cock's out. She just got done writing me. She's all asking me, hey, do you want my number? So I said, sure. So throughout the night, and even then, I noticed she had a knife this entire time, right? She gave me a number. I didn't text it right away. I'm not dumb. I waited a week. I just said, hey, you know, just to see if this number is real, if it could go through. Because I was like, she didn't text me back, or I thought I was low-key expecting a text back already.
Why though?
I don't know. She gave me her number and we fucked.
Yeah, because for money.
Yeah.
You already
but I figured she would have wanted more money, you know? But tell me why she gives me a number. I didn't even ask for it, and it's a fake number. It goes green. It's Android. Dude. I didn't ask for the number. She gave me the number, and it was a fake number.
Guys, let him know he's cooked for that.
I'm not cooked. I'm just confused.
That, I mean, like, the fact that you, like, decided, like...
Okay, so if I asked her for the number and she gave me a fake one, all right, fair enough. But why would she ask me if I wanted her number to then give me a fake one? Like, what? Anyway, I got a free bottle of, like, champagne out of it. And I smell like...
Because you probably didn't want to make you feel bad as a youngin'.
Feel bad for what?
How old are you?
This was, like, last year.
This was last year?
Yeah.
This was last year?
Yeah.
Dude.
2024.
How old did she look?
She was, like, maybe 30s, 40s. Something
yeah.
Like that. Not bad. But,
yeah.
You know what, chat? Get it. Live once.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Live once.
But just remember, guys, that, like...
Don't hit every stripper. Not
No,
every
if you
stripper's
pay
the
for
same.
pussy, don't
This was
expect
the
to
this
wanna
was the
try and
hottest
hit
girl
it.
in the club by far. Like, I don't think I would have said yes to any of the other girls. So just live and learn. Live and learn from my mistakes, bro. I'm 25.
It's not even a mistake. You just gotta remember that, like,
Yeah, it's not a mistake.
once you pay for it, it's not expected to want to be continuous unless you have money.
Well, I wasn't expecting continuous. I was just expecting maybe to get like a.
Dude, of course she's gonna give you a fake number.
No,
hell no, bro. Hell no. She probably would have charged you $75 for that. Dead ass, bro. You say stripper?
Yeah, she had a
Prostitute.
Mercedes.
Prostitute.
With a Mercedes.
With a Mercedes?
With a
Her
Mercedes.
pimp treating her right.
With a Mercedes.
Her pimp treating her right. I'm sorry, man, but if you hear this, but like, yo, pimp treating you right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, actually, what I think we should really talk about is Battlefield 6, bro. Dude, no fucking shot. Low key, that shit kind of lit. 2042 is actually really badass. Don't get me wrong. Like I've played the beta and all that. You know what I mean? When they kind of released it, but like, dude, it just felt like way too much, bro. Like all the freaking, all the squirrel suits and everything.
Battlefield
bro.
6 felt like Ode to Joy, the classic.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh
like,
yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, it didn't feel like
people
too
are saying
much.
Too simple.
Too simple.
People are saying it's too simple.
So what do you call Battlefield 4?
Different
it's
time.
The same exact thing.
Different time.
Bro, I think all of them are just kind of complaining. Battlefield 6 is actually
Battlefield 6 to me is perfect because I'm an old unk. I'm unk. So Battlefield 6 works. You know, it's nothing crazy. No crazy movement system. No crazy weapon system I have to learn. No 5,000 million attachments I gotta learn. I mean, there's like maybe 1,000, but like not 5,000. There's no super abilities I gotta learn. There's no armor class system that I gotta worry about.
It's just simple
having, like,
raw
shield.
war.
You know?
Yeah,
it's just
hell
like
yeah.
A good COD simulator. And you know, hey, you know how like we like Hell Let Loose? Guess what? Devs have announced that they are making Hell Let Loose Vietnam. We can go to Nam.
Watch it be not fucking cross-platform, bro.
Yeah, probably.
Literally watch it. If it's not that, then I don't even want to fucking.
Yeah, we love Hell Let Loose, but like I play on PC, he plays on PS5.
Dude, literally.
And it has zero crossplay. Like, what the heck?
I've always wanted to get myself in a PC, guys. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know, bro. I just gotten so used to console, and I'm actually really good at fucking console, bro.
But not even the fact that like he's on console is just like, come on. Why are these games like all cross-platform right now?
Exactly, bro, which is crazy. It's like, what the fuck,
like,
bro?
Hot take. Every game that should come out should be on every platform, every game, and cross-platform on everything.
I think at this point, it's not even like the people that are having a console war. I think it's the fucking developers.
Well,
I think they're always trying to like make the PlayStation
PCs.
better than the Xbox. Xbox is trying to like be exactly like PC. When PC is literally like picking
so back
the fuck
in the day,
up on
consoles
Xbox and
used to
saying
be
fuck you, and like fuck you, PlayStation and shit. You know what I mean, bro? Like,
so back in the day, consoles used to be on top because they were cheap.
Yeah.
Right. You know, in the 90s and early 2000s, you know, you go get a system for a few $100, a game for like maybe 20 or 30. You can have hours of fun with your friends and whatnot. Then PCs came out. At first, they were expensive, but you still had the nerds like me that were probably preaching about how that I get 40 FPS while you get 20 and it's better. Or how I get like 2 more gigabytes of RAM than you back then. And nowadays, the computers are crazy. And the consoles just haven't been keeping up. And nowadays, honestly, the consoles are more computer than console. Because back in the day, they used to make like, you know, something simple. You can get for like $100, few $100, you know? Whereas like back in the day, if you wanted like a decent PC back in then, you probably have to fork up a few grand.
Oh yeah.
Even nowadays, for a decent PC, you still have to fork up a few grand.
A lot,
or you
bro.
can go spend like $500 and get like a PS5 or Xbox.
Exactly.
You know, so that's still there. But the thing is PCs have just shown that their value outlasts a console. PCs don't really have new computers coming out every year. Sure, there's new parts. Maybe sometimes you get outdated with new games and stuff. But like, it's not just like PlayStation comes out with the PlayStation 6 and cuts off all support for every other PlayStation. So now, literally, you have your PlayStation 5 that you just bought yesterday. You can't play. So, you know, I'm not necessarily saying that's going to happen, but that's just kind of how it is with consoles. Like, you get one, it's trash, they fix it, you buy it, they release a new one. Cycle repeats. Where PC is kind of like, you build it yourself or you pre-bought it, and so you already know what's up, and you don't really have any problems until like 2, 3, 4 years down the road here when like you have a game like Cyberpunk 2077 come out, and it's just like the game is just testing everyone's hardware limits because
yeah.
it's just like that's just the game. So then you need to upgrade your computer.
Yeah.
But like with consoles, it's the same shit next
I don't
year.
blame you there,
and
bro.
with PlayStation, listen, I'm an Xbox fan. He's a PlayStation fan.
Always.
So you guys can choose your sides now. But I know Xbox has been slacking, but they have been slowly making some schemy moves underneath the table with both maybe potentially getting Steam on the Xbox consoles to maybe making an Xbox handheld, which is kind of like a Switch, but an Xbox. And as well as you still have Cloud or the Xbox Game Pass, which is still unbelievable value for like $10, $15 a month.
Yeah.
And what's been PlayStation been doing? They released a new console. They remaster a game for like the 10th time, 50 times in a row again. They've maybe released one new game, and then they drop a new console.
For Xbox?
No, PlayStation.
No.
PlayStation 4, you had like Spider-Man and God of War and all that stuff, right? Then you had like PlayStation 5. What they do? Just remake Last of Us and God of War.
Honestly, I can't say too much, bro, because I'm always playing my fucking...
Like, think about like what's the most newest game on PlayStation?
I know, bro. Honestly, I can't even say because my dumbass is always playing the same 3 games.
I mean,
shout out Roblox, Dead by Daylight, motherfucking the finals, especially the finals, bro. Yo, who the fuck ain't playing the finals, bro? Hop the fuck on that shit, bro.
That's a good segue. That's a good segue to my next topic, because we need to be talking about what's been happening in the finals.
What's up?
XQC, Voice Critical.
Yeah, the fact that they're
all the famous people are hopping on the finals after like a year and a half, bro. Year and a half or 2 years. All of a sudden, everyone's hopping on. Now, I'm not saying, in a way, I'm proud that the finals is getting the recognition that it deserves, but at the same time, dude, come on, they're just coming in and swooping up on a trend. That's what they're doing. Maybe, I don't know. I've been dedicated to it, but Moist Critical, I feel like is okay. But like when it comes to like everyone else that's been hopping on lately, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it as being a long-term fan, because everyone hopped onto the finals and then gave up on it. And then it's just been like us, players like me and Rez, maybe you, the lonely like 2,000-3,000 daily players on Steam, like for like a year and a half or 2 years, and now all of a sudden it's picking up.
Dude, literally.
I mean, like,
but honestly, it's good though. It's good though.
Yeah, it's good.
That's a badass game.
In my heart, I'm just jealous.
Why?
It's not me. I'm joking.
It's not you, bro. I mean, honestly, okay. So me and you are good enough that we can honestly like really pick each other up.
All we have to do.
I don't know if you saw that TikTok I sent you like earlier, bro.
A clip of killing XQC or Voice Critical.
I don't know, bro. I just know. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that fucking TikTok I sent you earlier, right?
Maybe.
Dude, my bad, guys. We're fucking lit, dude. We're lit, bro. Buds&Benders, man. Shout them out, dude. We're lit, dog. Hold on. I'm just lit, bro. I'm just lit. Hold on, bro. I don't know if you saw that TikTok I sent you earlier, right? It was talking about like, oh, I can be playing games by myself, or I can be being like good and all that, but just wait until I get my duo on. Like he's always doing it like that slow motion shit, right? And then it's like, dude, I fucking said that right to you, because it's like, bro, as soon as me and you hop on a game together, dude.
If I was playing the finals earlier, and I was just constantly like, I just need my home.
Exactly, bro. The finals, Dead by Daylight, fucking anything on Roblox, bro, they're cooked, bro.
I was like, I need my team, bro, because like I was carrying. I was hard carrying.
Oh yeah.
Like literally one of the games I got, I swear, if you could check these guys' profile, they were unranked. They were in gold. They both had like the same name. It was like Kitten Kaizen and Kitten something else, right? And they were unranked and like gold ranked, basic outfits, right? Same outfit on. So of course, like I know that like they're
They're
probably
on the same team,
yeah,
same clan.
yeah, or like girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever.
Yeah,
or
type stuff.
bro and brother, whatever.
Yeah.
Team, they're a team. Oh my god, they were so bad. I was literally watching them.
Okay,
They
so
would
you
get
know what?
shot. They'd get shot from behind them, and they wouldn't even look behind them.
Yo, look. I mean, it sucks to like want to shot that out because obviously me and my boy are trying to grind for it.
I had to carry them to the second round because I wanted them to have a good experience and think that this game is still great.
Hold up.
But
it sucks that I have to shout this out because me and my boy are grinding so fucking hard, man. I'm telling you. But dude, if you guys come on to the finals, bro, like genuinely want to figure out what the fuck the finals is, bro, don't fucking come on just for fun, bro. Dude, they have a whole $100,000 tournament. You telling me you would come onto that fucking game, play it for fun? Play it for fun, and they have a whole $100,000 tournament waiting for you, bro.
I don't even
like, dude, you don't even understand, bro. Like, okay, so it's always 3 people on a team, right? So like split between all 3 of you, bro.
3 people on a team, 4 teams,
dude,
all fighting over.
That's only 33,000, like split in between all 3 of you guys, bro. That's still a fucking bag you made, bro. You're gonna come onto that game for fun, bro, and then like not enjoy it, dude. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're giving them a download. You're giving them buckos, man. But like, dude, the finals is way too serious, bro. The finals is such a great game, bro. Like, even when I hop on it, I know I need to fucking.
The finals is just too serious of a game. Like once you get into it, like oh my god, dude,
you have to lock the fuck in, man.
The lock in. You don't even have to be like the best shooter. You could be the worst. Your team could have 0 kills, and you could still win first place.
Or even like, let's say you're the bad one, and you know your teammates are the one carrying, bro. Just sit there, be the fucking healer, man, and keep your teammates alive.
Be on support, be on objectives, be on heals and reses,
dude. Like literally, dog.
Defense.
I'm telling you, man, because dude, that game is just...
There's a class for everyone. There's a weapon for everyone.
Dude, if we need to, man, we could put like a fucking like 15-second fucking clip on this fucking shit, bro. Just to even show you guys like what, like how crazy this game can be, bro. Like it literally can be so crazy, bro. Like even if it's like in the finals round, bro. Even in the finals round, or even like in quick cash. Quick cash is like what you play when you're trying to like learn the game fully and all.
Dude, in this game, like, if I had $100,000 on the line,
dude, I'm fucking
I would be tweaking. Dude, every time I would die, I would like might break a monitor.
Dude,
if I lost because
my teammate
gas, if I lost because of something like gas, like they gas the cash out, and I'm a light. And I have no flame, and everyone's dead.
Yo, another thing right there, bro.
And I lose $100,000, man.
Don't be a fucking light unless you know. No. Hold up. Don't be a light unless you know you're gonna be a good light. Unless you know you can stay alive, like literally, but unless you know you can like either come through and pick off what we already damaged, or you already shoot and we come through and fight off what you've damaged, type of shit. But other than that, bro, don't try and be a cocky light, man.
Don't think that as you as a light, you're gonna win a head-on fight.
Ooh, definitely not.
As a light,
unless there's another light sometimes,
or pick someone off from the side, or sometimes, honestly, just be a distraction.
Oh yeah.
You just pull up to the stairwell.
Oh yeah, be the little
dump a mag,
running around.
Have a heavy like start chasing you, then your team can go up. And like the heavy's gone, so then you don't have to deal with the heavy, or your teammates don't have to deal with the heavy no more. Chat, we are lit in the Buds&Benders podcast.
Yo, dude, always in the fucking Buds&Benders podcast.
Shout out the Buds&Benders podcast.
Yo, just remember, it's not a sober podcast.
Can you get us to the #1 podcast? That would be, dude. If I came home to my mom, or like, hey, no, actually, not even my mom. I just want to go to my high school reunion, and just pull up. In like a nice car, and then they'd be like, "What do you do?" Be like, "Yo, yeah, I'm on a top 10 podcast of the world." Hell yeah, Buds&Benders, baby, that's us, that's me.
Buds&Benders, this guy says Buds&Benders.
Hey, sorry for interrupting your podcast here, but we just have a huge announcement that we have to put here. We are going to Vegas.
Guys, yes, we are going on a Vegas trip. This is going to be our biggest project we are ever taking on, content creation wise, podcasting, anything. So look forward to our upcoming events and content and a podcast. It's going to be amazing. I'll see you guys there.